Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and today a new Black Ops 4 weekend event just went live. So this time around, Treyarch has decided to activate double weapon XP, which in previous years I don't think would really be that big of a deal, but here in Black Ops 4, it's definitely a pretty big deal. So the weapons in this game are pretty attachment dependent, right? It's not like back in Modern Warfare Remastered where you could reasonably run no attachments on every single weapon and do just fine, because the attachments here in Black Ops 4 are very powerful, and unlocking them can definitely be a pain sometimes. A few good examples would be High Caliber 2 on the Augur, which you guys have been watching here in this video. Of course, we have High Caliber 2 on the Rampart 17, Dragon's Breath on the Mog 12, the Repeater on the ABR, which is the only attachment that makes that gun even remotely decent, FMJ2 on the Titan, you have Belt Feed on the Cordite, Dual Wield on the SOG, Double Grip on the ICR. The list goes on and on, right? Every single one of the weapons in this game has attachments that make it much better than what the base gun actually is. Now, if you guys are like me, you probably have a bunch of weapons in this game that you have been putting off on your way to dark matter. For me personally, it's been every single pistol. Like, how many times have you guys seen me use a pistol here in Black Ops 4? Probably never, because I never use them whatsoever. I feel as though they're kind of useless here in this game, but regardless, you still have to get 100 headshots on every single one of them, and this weekend I plan to use pistols quite a bit to unlock all the attachments and operator mods and things like that, to make it so when I do eventually go for those challenges, it's going to be much easier than it would have been otherwise. The same is going to be true of the sniper rifles and the shotguns. I recommend to you guys, use this weekend as a way to catch yourself up with all those really bad weapons, or the very attachment-dependent weapons, like the Augur. I would not say the Augur is a bad gun by any stretch of the imagination, but double high caliber makes it a very good gun. It goes from an average weapon, in my opinion, to a super good top tier weapon with just those two attachments. So use this weekend to catch up on that stuff, but keep in mind, double weapon XP ends on Monday, November 19th, so be sure to complete your challenges and unlock your attachments and your operator mods while you guys can. Now, speaking of new events, Treyarch is plotting something big for next week. So over on their Twitter this afternoon, they said to get ready for a surprise later next week, and on top of that, they also revealed yesterday that a very special double XP event is going to be starting next week as well, which is leaving a lot of fans to wonder, what exactly does Treyarch have up their sleeve? I have a few ideas of how this might play out, so I want to share those ideas with you guys here in this video. We know last year from Call of Duty World War II and the year before with Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered that Call of Duty and Activision like to do these seasonal events. Black Ops 4 is going to be no different, and Treyarch has said countless times that this game will be heavily supported and that seasonal events will be a big feature, but I'm not entirely convinced that next week is going to be the beginning of a new seasonal event, because for starters, we are now right between Halloween and Christmas. We saw a pseudo-Halloween event when the game first launched, but all that really did was allow us to unlock some Halloween emotes with the Battle Pass and then find some Day of the Dead skins within supply drops. It wasn't really that big of a seasonal event, at least compared to the ones that we saw last year with Call of Duty World War II. Winter Siege was the first big event that we saw back in that game, but because it was a winter event, it rightly didn't start until December 8th. So with Halloween and Christmas out of the picture, and Veterans Day being earlier this week, the only theme that they have left to work with would be Thanksgiving, which I really don't see them doing. Like, imagine that for a second. Imagine a bunch of turkey and pilgrim and Native American skins being added to Black Ops 4 with a new Thanksgiving-themed map. It just really doesn't seem like something they would actually do. So my best bet is next week's update is not going to be the start of a new seasonal event, but rather it's going to be the start of a big double experience event that likely brings a bunch of big balance updates that go along with it. When it comes to experience, the only things that Treyarch can actually alter would be player experience, weapon experience, zombies experience, blackout merit progress, and of course Battle Pass tier progress. With how much they're actually hyping up this event, I have a feeling that several of those things, if not all of them, might be altered with next week's update, which would definitely be a lot of fun. And we still have, as much as I hate to say it, we still have many aspects of this game that still need to be fixed and still need to be addressed, right? For example, combat records, leaderboards, server instability, uncompletable challenges, and things like that. So perhaps Treyarch is going to be adding this big event as a bit of a reward for fans for being so patient with the rocky launch that Black Ops 4 has had so far. Of course, that is just pure speculation. We really have no idea, but Treyarch keeps hyping up this mysterious event next week, and I am definitely interested to see how things are going to play out. As always, I will keep you guys posted with more details as they become available, and I'm just really excited for the idea of seasonal events to start again here in the Call of Duty franchise. They were one of the most fun aspects of Call of Duty World War II, and I would love to hear down there in the comments what types of seasonal maps are you hoping that Treyarch adds to the game this year. I actually ran a very interesting poll over on my Twitter this afternoon, and the results were really fascinating, so I want to ask you guys the same question here in this video. If you could add one Treyarch map from the past into Black Ops 4, but in turn would have to remove an existing map to make room, which maps would you choose? Leave your answers down there in the comment section below. Thank you guys all so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.